I quit my job.
I quit my job.
I quit. And this is what I've been up to.
I did it. I quit my job. Now what? We all have found ourselves sitting in front of the computer screen, watching these videos and watching all of our favorite YouTubers or people we haven't never heard of and discovered before, quitting their full-time job, going into their dream and going full-time. Whether that's full-time entrepreneurship, full-time YouTuber, full-time freelance filmmaker. But today I wanted to talk about the idea of what it's truly like to be a full-time freelance filmmaker. A few months back, I decided to actually leave my full-time job. One, for personal reasons, but the other reason was to actually truly pursue my passion as a cinematographer and DP. In this video, what I want to do is I want to share 5 things that I've learned during this journey from the first time I did it back in 2018 and this time now to kind of help you either transition smooth out of your job or if you already have done the decision and you realizing that it's hard, like myself, give you guys some tips to help you guys through this journey. So let's get into it. Okay, number 1, have a plan. If you have a plan and a vision for where you want to go and what you actually want to do, that will really help you get to the steps and make goals for where you actually want to go. If you can write them down, whether it's on a piece of paper, on a napkin, in a Google Docs, somewhere in your notes, in your phone, but just have a clear line of sight of where you want to go. You may not know the entire steps from A to Z, but just write down what you see. If you know, that was bars, by the way. If you know this is where I want to start and this is where I want to end up, just put those things down. It is okay not to know everything. Have a plan. In the Bible, it talks about my people will perish because of the lack of vision. First thing first, before you make this jump, or if you already have made this jump, kind of do a self-reflection. Is like, do I really know where I'm going? And if I do have a sense of where I'm going, am I going in the right direction? So try that and let's see what's up. The second point, carry your pride. It was easy for me to allow my pride to get in front of me and actually stop me from being a part of certain projects or honestly moving forward. And the reason why is that is, 1, I don't know everything. So allowing me to just kill my pride and put my pride aside, allow me to be opened up to learning new things. Just because I have the technological skills in this specific field, that doesn't mean that it will translate into the real world.
We have watched and listened from the mountain as your technological advancements have been overseen by God.
Me taking that into consideration and actually understanding that I may not know everything or I don't know everything was one of the best things ever. By just saying, man, I am going into a new space, in a new place, and I don't know much. And I am open and I am ready to learn. In the Bible, it talks about God resists the proud and he gives grace to the humble. There's situations and places and spaces that you're actually supposed to be in, but you're allowing your pride. I was allowing my pride to get away of those things. I no longer want to do those things anymore. You have to put your pride aside and you have to look at it from a perspective that I'm learning. And it only goes up from here. Of course, if anything compromises with your morals and basically what you believe in, don't take it. But if you think you're too big for something, don't, because you're actually really small. So put your pride aside and go take that job. Okay, so now this next one may sound counterintuitive, but get a part-time job. And I know you're like, man, wait, get a part-time job. Why should I get a part-time job when I don't even like my full-time job? This is for those people who have responsibilities. This is those people who have responsibilities like myself. This is one mistake that I believe that I actually made, and I didn't actually put this into place. This is the reason why I said step number 2 is actually to kill your pride. You can do full-time freelancing and still have a part-time job, especially if you are married and you got kids. The Bible says if a man don't work, he don't eat. And if we actually just do all that and forget our responsibilities, we're truly not becoming true men of God, like strong-headed men. So get a part-time job before making this decision. And now if you're actually in this decision already, I know it sucks, but Starbucks, McDonald's, there is the airport, there is So many part-time jobs that you can just pick up to get some hours to offset the cost. When you have a part-time job, the idea of making income and wanting to make sure that you get everything to supplement all the bills will be off your mind. And you have the flexibility and also the freedom to think about things creatively. Work on things that you want to work on because you got the time and the space and the flexibility to do so. And emotionally and also just spiritually, you have that peace. So think about those opportunities, think about the things, think about somewhere that you could work part-time that would still give you the flexibility to do what you want to do as a filmmaker and as a freelancer. Next up, truly and honestly, try to build a support group. This is really, really key essential, especially for me. I really, truly needed a support group because this is a big, huge decision that you're making. You're deciding to go pursue your dreams. And if you are a believer, the enemy is going to truly try to attack you from all angles and put you in places and spaces that truly make you feel depressed or make you feel like your goals and everything that you are trying to achieve isn't truly happening, but it is. And if you're in it right now, you already made that decision like myself, surround yourself with other people on the journey. Being on YouTube and sharing what I do has truly, truly helped me. And having a wife that supports me, having friends who love my work, like that is truly encouraging, and it just gets me up to want to press record, and it motivates me and pushes me. But remember, motivation with no consistency, you're just hyped up. So alongside these physical people in my life, I have the Lord. He is my true support system. But alongside that, he has put people in my life to encourage me on this journey. So grab a support system, get some people that's going to encourage you, and keep it pushing. Let's keep it going. Okay. And lastly, stay the course. Don't give up. This is a verse in the Bible that's super dope. By the way, I'm a Christian, if you guys didn't know. I'm a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I love sharing my faith. So this is a verse in the Bible that comes from Paul, and he says, I have kept the faith and I have finished the race. There's this amazing feeling you get when you accomplish something, when you press upload on YouTube, whether that's to shoot the movie that you want to shoot, to buy the camera that you want to buy, to find the woman that you've been searching for, or there's this sense of fulfillment you get when you finish what you started. So if this is what you believe God has called you to, and if you do not know Christ and you're not a believer, if you believe this is what your goals for life, don't let anything stop you. Go after it. And if it's not for you, it's okay. It is so okay. It's literally okay to fail. And I don't know if anybody ever told you this, because no one ever told me, but it's okay to fail. It is okay to get it wrong. So if you do this and it doesn't work out for you and you jump back and get another job, by all means, ain't nothing wrong with you. You're great. You're good. As long as you did it. Most people want to fly so bad, but they never knew what it felt like to jump off. And even if you can't fly, at least you knew what it felt like to be in the air. And so don't give up. Stay the course. Keep the faith and finish the race. If you do not know me and you're like, who is this guy? My name is Zaquan Cooper, also known as Director Z. And I am a cinematographer and director, but most of all, I am a man of God and I am a follower of Jesus Christ. And I love filmmaking and I love the gospel. Here on this channel, I am merging the two to share what God is doing in my life with those who are watching. So if you're down for that, stick around. Subscribe to the channel, and I hope this video brought you some value. So like I say in every video, don't forget to protect your vision and know that God is love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.